Sideways or it will? No, it won't. When is that? I thought we fixed that where we could go sideways. Oh well, I guess I'm doing this. So here's the neighborhood. Really nice. You know, it's hard. The guy across the street. You know, I'm pretty humbled. I know no one's down here with like money and stuff, but man, I'm looking out the kitchen window, and this guy has like new Denali's, some big yacht. You know, am I jealous? No, not real. I mean, like envious for a second, sure, but man, like, you just wonder, like, what is this guy? What did he do? Like, tell me his story and where I went wrong. You know, not that I want to be, have all that, but I don't know. I think I wouldn't mind some of it just to do some good with. Tesla. Who's on here? Dwarf. Hey, Rita. Here, I'll show you guys me. Wow. So I've had like this. Sorry if it looks bouncy to me. I was trying to hold it sideways, and I didn't want to start that way. So I figured I was just saying hello. It's kind of a random, boring thing, but I figured like if a couple of you weren't doing anything, you could watch me walk down the street. I'm not sure how far it is. I'll show you where I am, and then I'll look at you guys. Let me see if I can get my face off of that. There we go. Sorry, it's up and down. I wanted it to be sideways. Look at the size of that lizard. Can you see him? He's right there. Look at him. That guy was like, I don't know if you could see him. He ran right down the thing. He's like 20 something inches. How come everyone here has a brand new 2023 Denali? And I have a 2004? Doesn't make any sense. So this is the end of our lagoon in there. I haven't turned this corner yet. You guys saw me film that sailboat. Well, you have to go all the way around, but there's the mast. This is a first for me. I haven't left like on foot yet. I met my buddy. Hey Judy, me and Judy were talking this morning. Well, me and Judy always say good morning usually. Carl, yay! What's up, Carl? Mr. Manning. When you hear Manning here, of course you think about football players because our most famous football players have the last name Manning for some reason. Diesel. I just want to know look, I have difficult times in my life, right? Just like everyone does, right? Like it's has nothing to do with what I do. It's just like being a human and knowing that seeing names, like some of your names really helps a lot, you know? It's just that we're all friends in this, you know? I was saying I think it was look at that trident. I'm not saying it's theirs, but look at it. Hold on, turn around. There we go. No, not me. My phone's damaged by the switch button. There we go. It's a little unusual. The guy put it there, or someone did. Look, it goes in. But the funny thing is, that's where I filmed it. Not here, but you just got to jump over the other place. It's all in these abandoned places. You wouldn't think so. You know, I'm not even making a big deal about it, except for how good I got it. Like I knew, but man, it's not like when I'm in the forest and there's like vibes. I'm like, they're here. I'm zapped. It's nothing like that. Like down here, but man, you guys, I'm telling you, there's like leaf people or something, and then I finally saw them. It was like a Bigfoot, and I didn't see him with my eyes, but in the video. I'm not planning on doing any squatching, but man, if I see something that looks really weird, I'm gonna walk over to it, even if it's private property, just for a foot. It might be nothing. I just want to take a closer look because they seem to be like in here, and then you walk over, and the guy pretends like he's a leaf. I think that's how, look, I'm even fooled. Like I tell people like, oh, this is how you've been fooled. And I'm like, I'm realizing that I am just as fooled as everyone else every single day. Every single time. I might catch one thing so I can pretend like everyone else is fooled and I'm not. But let me tell you something. These guys are always, there's the golf down there. So I'm going to go down there, take a right. You know what? I might even keep you live in the store because I was in there once. But I drove my dad's car. The guy is so miserable, right? He's this Hindu guy. Here, let me tell you. I want to keep it on just so you know what I mean. And you know me, like I walk in, I'm like, hey. I'm like, how you doing? I'm like, he's looking at me like, what the why is this guy being nice and stuff? And because I do the same thing at home. And I just like to make people happy. Even if I'm annoying them, At least they're like, you know what, that guy was pretty nice. He's a little bit weird, but he was nice to us. You know? I get it. I'm weird. What am I going to do? I'm nice, though. Try to be nice. And he's like, he won't talk to me. So I'm like, so do you like it here? And he's like, yeah. Or he's like, no, he said no. And I said, I'm going to show you something. And he said, I'm going to read your message in a second. He said, I just want to see what's going on. I'm not even trying to do this with you. I didn't even know I'd see this on the way. But I saw a cooler. Look at that cooler in there. Like, man, that thing, I don't even know how that thing made it in. Like, I get the water did it, but it really had to go in and out of these mangroves. Like, you figured it would have got hung up before that. That's interesting. So this guy's like miserable, and I want to like win him over. So we'll see. I don't think I'm going to. He said that he's miserable here. I was like, are you making money? I think he was the store owner. He's like, yeah. And he's been here for 15 or 20 years, and he's like, he hates it. I was like, sometimes we want to hear that, you know? Like, you don't wish it on the guy, but we do as humans like to hear other people having struggles, because it helps to know that you're not the only one, you know? I struggle every day. Every day, you guys. Like, just mentally, because I think, you know, of what I'm doing and stuff. Did you say, Rita? If they didn't fool us, we would have. I know. Well, that's what makes it fun. I think I even told Diesel one day, I was like, look, man, because me and Diesel, you know, are pretty far into this. And I'll be like, you know, it's like, we don't want to quite figure, like, we will if we can, but we don't want it to, like, happen too fast, because then what would we, you know, I guess there's always be something, but it's almost like if it all it was on the news today or something, I wonder if I wouldn't be a little disappointed, like, because, I don't know, because it's so fun to do it. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, because we're not figuring anything out, and get to the shade here. Because we're not figuring anything out, it makes it fun. So, like, it's almost like I don't want it to be done yet, you know? I'll make it done if I can do it, but I don't want it to be on the news and I find out that way. Let's see what this is. I'm not trying to show you anything to do with my subject here. I'm just in the shade, and if I see trees, I show it. I didn't think I'd be able to show. Oh, you know what I can show you? Is this. This video is just if you have nothing else to do. Like, you're just chilling, you're in between something. Can I get there? You know, the one thing we got to be careful about is the girls going by in the cars are going to see my legs, and they might be honking, you know, whistling, things like that. I'm kidding. I'm diseased right now. Let me explain. That's what I wanted to do. I got, like, my mom really helped me with, like, researching it. It was like, first we thought it was like sea lice. Like, a sea lice they like attach to you and then they die, like, right away because they can't live with you. But we think it's something else, like fire or something. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had this. Can I show you? Yeah, I can. It's not as bad today. It's not like poison ivy. It's just like crazy. It's on both legs. I don't have, I didn't put any I was putting hydrocortisone on it, which works pretty good. So you guys, I'll be home Tuesday. I'm ready. I'm an infiltrator here, and it's time. I've been saying I don't want to go home, but yeah, they are as black as it comes. Black bikes, black helmets, black. That's the way I like it too. Black, everything. My favorite thing is black. Like, look, me wearing them out. Just black's my color. I love. So if it's 200 degrees, I want a black Harley, black helmets, black gloves, black everything, and just suffer on the bike. Wow, 63 people. That's pretty good. Like, considering this is really boring. Let me see. Judy's here. Who'd I miss? Deb. Deb's here. Deb, check out Deb. I was hitting the like button on Deb this morning. She gets great structures. Knows what she's doing. She walks around. But keep in mind, guys, like, especially people like Deb that's like will find this stuff. They're censoring us. I mean, they just go down the line. I think it takes them like a couple minutes. They see who's friends, they see who's doing what, and then they just kind of censor us. And that's why you might get like 2 likes, or 3. And of course, there's a lack of understanding in this. I just wish people would have a little more faith instead of being so quick to judge and decide. Like, just listen. Like, you cannot look at my videos, enough of them. Like, yeah, some of them are just like this, it's ridiculous, but most of them are like, if you pick the forest and stuff, like, if you literally just watch them, like, mute me if you have to, and just listen, you'll see there's no way I could be faking it, And the same with all you guys. Like Carl, he goes out and gets stuff. What about John? John Guy is in Australia right now. You got to see the pictures he's sending me. He's getting them right there. He's just taking pictures of them right there. It's crazy. Hey, look at this. Turn around. Stop looking at me. There we go. I'm going to take this opportunity because there's a heart here and I can get out of the sun. I have no sunblock on and I'm burning like big time. Come on. Man, look how deep that is, you guys. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a big lagoon. Okay, so right there, can you see? It just goes straight down. Let's see if we can walk in there. I was just gonna go to the gas station, but I didn't know I'd be able to see like with the water. I think it's fun to see the water if you're stuck in the snow, especially because I'm not bragging about it. I have to go right back to a snowstorm in a couple days, so it's good. It's fun to see someone that also has to suffer in the snow, be down here. Look at this. Oh, someone chills. I wonder if this is like a homeless place, because look, I haven't seen any homeless, but I'm assuming there is, right? It's a great place to be. I never quite understood why you'd want to be homeless like in like in Ontario. Like, why not be homeless in the Keys? You could just go live in the bushes over there. Heat. I think the big thing is heat, right? New York City. Down here, you could do okay. Just camp out. Or just call me and you can sleep over. Wouldn't be a bad business. Like, you put a business plan together down here and say, hey, listen, I got a crew. I'm going to charge you very little, but you're going to make a lot of money. And we're going to clean up all of this stuff. And you can do it quick, just come through here with 20 people, in a truck, like a rack body, and just throw all this shit. You just go down the whole, spend whatever it takes, months, and just clean the place up, and then give them a bill. I think that would be a great business, just a cleanup business. Is this zoomed in? Hopefully it's okay, guys. I wish it was sideways. It won't let me put it sideways. Cooking Now, if there was a manatee right here, that would be really cool. I don't want to drop my phone. There's some fishies. There's fishies right there. I don't know if you can see them. It's hard for me to see the screen. There's little minnows there. Love fish. Love this boat. Look at that boat. It's old. That's like a 70s, in the 70s. He's probably got new power. Looks like he does like lobster or something, or crabs. That's kind of cool. I dig that. Because you're protected, right? He's got his wheel doesn't even, his steering wheel is flat on the dash. It's not like facing you. I kind of like it. Total commercial fishing boat. Wow, I guess this place is far. Oh, it's really boring, Penny. I announced that at the beginning. Why are you still here? Go do something else with your life. You know what I mean? It's an amazing thing, people. They want to know the secrets of the world, but they're all idiots. It's just kills me. Not all, but like, just dumb. We have a lot of ignorant people on this earth, and there's no encouragement. Typically, that's evil. It's not a man of God, a woman of God will never attack you. They'll always give you the benefit. If they're a real one, will always give you the benefit of the doubt and always try to trust. You got at least one chance, I told you I'm going for a walk. This video is only for people that are just have a couple minutes to do nothing and hang out. It's not supposed to be entertaining. Terry, thank you very much. It just gets old. I was gonna tell you all about what happened on the secret island. It's not secret, but yeah, it sort of is, because you wouldn't know they were there. Without one of us, that's for sure. Damn, this place is far. It's gonna be all the way down there. So I'll end it. If you guys are bored, I'll just turn off the video. I just figured I would, I don't know, show you. I didn't know what I was gonna show you because I haven't walked yet. There's the Gulf. It was just a way to say hi. I've been on vacation away from everybody, and I just wanted to connect and say hello. Nice fifth wheel. It's like, why say it's boring? Just leave. Like, no one cares. I care, but what am I going to do? I'm not an entertainer. I'm an explorer. I do what no one else in the world has ever accomplished. I'm not here for your entertainment. You know what I mean? It's a crazy thing. Wow, Terry, you've been a married member for 2 months. Wow. 24 months. 2 years? Wow. I talk to Terry every day, so it's probably why I didn't realize it was 2 years. So sorry, I am a little bit grumpy today. I'm fine. You know what it is? I'm not grumpy. I'm short fused. I'm not going to tolerate ignorance from anyone standing right in front of me or on live videos. I don't really care if it's on the live video. You can say whatever you want. I mean, I'm cool. But it just gets old. You know, you're hindering one of the most amazing things on earth. And you're going to sit there. I mean, just take a look at yourself after you comment. Go look in the mirror and process your face and tell me there's not a problem there. I'm just kidding. I really have been a long walk. Rita, I still have Rita's stuff at my... As soon as you walk in, she sent me the emergency supply stuff. As soon as you walk in my door at the RV, it's right there. I tell Rita, I was like, I can't... If I open my door, the word Rita goes off because I see their 5-gallon buckets. So I really appreciated those, Rita. Oh, thank you, Angela. I don't feel like it because everywhere I go, like the people that have seen me before, like no one says that. I just want to hear it once, like, you are way too skinny. But it's not like a good skinny. It's even my mom. So, which is fine. I want people to be honest with me. So I've been a little self-conscious, like I'm not that skinny. I'll take my shirt off if you want. I mean, I have no stomach or anything, but like I said to people, they're just used to, I really was an eater, you guys. I would eat like Burger King and Wendy's and pizza and, oh, finally, we're almost there. So thank you, I appreciate it. I needed I don't get many compliments. And when you're in this, it's hard to get a compliment. You're just considered crazy and you're not going along with the flow in the system. And I am, that's the thing. I'm a human. I love our world. I don't think, when I say our world is fake, I don't think it's fake. I think it's very much reality. Like, we've made it. This is all real, what you see. It's just that there's more to it that we don't know about. I think if it was presented that way, I just made that up, but people might be more willing to understand. They've been fooled. It's not just what we do. What we do shows everyone everything else is true as well. And God is real, and it's all real. It's one thing they don't want, you guys. Do you see the feeds cut around the world? Just like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. There's like millions of people watching him. Boom! Like, they do not want him to say that. And I'm not preaching to you guys. I know there's a lot of you guys are just like right in the middle. There's, like, you don't really want to hear it. I totally get it. I'm cool. I'll never, I just might mention it once in a while. I'll never, like, if you're an atheist or I don't think many of you are, or just don't want to hear anyone talk about it, I totally get it. So I don't want you to think I would ever, but I may just mention it. I feel like it's my duty just to mention once in a while. Here we are. Let me take you in. I'm sorry if it's not going to be like perfect. I got to get a little nicotine. It's been days. I don't think I can make it anymore. How you doing? Got a little live going. He's staring at me like, why are you doing that? Because I actually wanted him to say something so I could bring him over to you. The guy's not here. I wanted you guys to see him. Yeah. Hey, Mary.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm
Good. If I get... One of the views, the tobacco
Which one?
cartridge. I'm not sure. I can't see it from here. I think it's... I got here the other day. It's not a battery, but the actual refills. That's the battery.
This is the unit.
Yeah. If you don't have any more?
And this is the unit.
You don't have the cartridges?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
They're all for kids.
Here, do you have disposable ones? I'm trying to quit. This is something I'm doing very little right now. I'm embarrassed,
All
but
of these.
is that, can I, 1,200, this has got, what should I get you guys? All right, I'll tell you what, here, help this gentleman. I'll be right back. Let me just end this. This is why it's so stupid. Like have an addiction. It's just like I'm going to admit it right here. Like it's my one thing is nicotine. It's not much. Like I can go like hours without it. But just like if you have like stress, that's what triggers it. If you have like a little stress, I know we have a couple smokers here. It's hard, and we realize how dumb it is. Like I get it. Like I'm walk down the street 2 miles to get nicotine. I mean, I could have used the car. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Regina. There's Regina. God, I love seeing your names. Tabby's here. Rita. Better off with cigs. No, cigs are way worse. It's way worse. Don't listen to the news. Look, it's just common sense. You got cigarettes have like 700 chemicals in them. The nicotine. I mean, I guess it depends on what vape you buy. I am not saying it's good. Don't do either one. You know what I mean? I want to see this guy. I won't put you on. Look, I'll show you. We'll look from this side. Just a little laugh guy. I don't put it in That's rude. So you guys, I just want to say hi. I guess I'll end it so I can go in there and figure out what to do. I know I'm human. Well, I like to be honest too. Like I think it's fun to admit fault. Like in a sense, like because no one wants to admit it. Maybe that was what I didn't do for so long. So when I finally say yes, I'm addicted to nicotine, things like that. Here's the thing: I can quit the vape really easily. I've done it once already, and then I got the tinnitus. I don't know. It seemed like almost related because of the timing part of it. But then I like a week later, I was like, I got to get some kind of coping mechanism because my ears are ringing so loud. It's doing it right now, but I'm like learning how to become used to it. What's up, Mark? Mark's been vaping for years. We have a lot of smokers. Like I know a lot of us smoke growing up. And so you're just better off doing nothing. I mean, why would you want to? Let me get out of this. My disease on my leg is like in the sun, and it's really affecting it. I don't want to preach. Tuck Penny's right. I was like, oh wow, look what I'm standing in, you guys. It's all flies, and I'm standing right in the middle of it. I was gonna say, Penny, I zoom here. I'm like, this is the most boring video I've ever done. So I want to apologize to Penny if she's still here. She couldn't have been any more right, and I got defensive. Forgive me, Penny. She probably left when I told her to, but Now I feel bad. I always feel bad. I'll say something like that, and later I'm like, I have guilt for like 2 days. Oh my gosh. I knew it would be worth it, guys. I knew it. Watch this. Yes, you being here, I think was worth this. Watch. There he is. Look at the size of him. Can you someone tell me if they can see him? Because I can't. The words are in front of the Zoom. Look at how big he is. Hey, Philip. Hey, Panston. Leo. Believe me, and remember, I know I'm not like, you're not here to sign on to my award-winning personality. We're all like, explorers and people that like to watch, and it's just exciting. I would give anything to be able to sign onto a desk and have everyone rush there to hear what I was going to say next. That would be awesome, but I've come to terms that that's not going to happen. I have to go out and find something to show you. So that's what I do. This is an accident, and I'm so happy with it. Look at that. Let's see how close we can get to him. I'm just so glad that something happened cool. That's kind of cool. But you guys, that's the biggest one I've ever seen. Ever. Just like out in public. And he's on the power lines, which is like pretty cool. Well, I mean, power grid, or whatever that is. There's like generators and stuff in there. Look at him up there. Iguana, right? That's one big boy up there. Cool. I'm just so happy that it wasn't just my boring walk. And my failed vape purchase. Oh, it's a cell tower place. Oh, he's probably catching a buzz off the 5G. I'd like to zoom in on those just in case. Do I think something's there? No. I really, truly don't. But there's something to do with energy and power, so I just think it's a good idea. Like if you're around something, just look at it. You'd have to be crazy to be up there, no matter what species you were, because it's so hot. Cool. He is really cool. What if he came over? Look at the size of that guy. Hopefully Penny's still here. I don't know Penny, but I hope she's still here. Like, who signs on is like, this is boring. It's like, isn't that what I just said when I started the video? This is going to be really boring. Don't stay unless you have the time. Like, you can just hang out. That's all. There's nothing. I was going to go into the island, but I'll do it a different time. It's hard while you're burning in the sun. I really want to tell you guys about. Because look, it's just something. I have a lot more video actually, but no one's watching them. So why would I put together another video? It's pointless. I got like 500 views on a video that I don't think many people in the world could have filmed. I really don't. Is it bragging? Not at all. It's just that I don't do anything else, and you can start to get good at it. Someone said something today like, Mark, you have the best pictures I've ever seen. And I was like, yeah. I go, it's easy when, I don't think that, but I'm just saying it's easy when you have no life. I don't think I'm cool or take credit for anything. I think I'm a loser and have no life, and have applied all of my hurt and pain to this subject. And that's why I'm relentless and just do it. It's like, it's a way to, who would have known you could have done something like this? And then when you're doing it, I don't even know what it is, but when you're doing it, yeah, it's a way to escape. This was my way. I'm just admitting this now. To like, that's why I work so hard. Mark, you're so dedicated. You're so, I am, but there's reasons, I think. And it's really hard to admit that, like, divorce, pain, not seeing your kids as much anymore. Like the trauma that can take on you and your heart is crazy. And then, if you ever hear someone say something about your kids to you, it can be really painful. So I think that's a lot. I don't know if I explained it right, but that's a lot. I'm just confessing now that that's a lot of why I dedicate myself to this. I mean, I think most of it's just that it's amazingly cool and fun, right? People get freaked out by it, but it's just, you guys, I'm telling you, so far, this is a biblical thing. This isn't a Satan thing. I think these guys are like micromanaging us in some cases, and also, are here for some great job. They're not just sitting in the bushes. Now, I think some might be. Like, I don't know. I can't figure that part out, but because they seem to be all through people's towns and then you can climb up to the top of Mount Everest and they have like a teepee up there, so it's hard to understand that. I'll never pretend to yet, like I don't know. But I think a lot of why I'm dedicated and just why I'm standing here talking to you right now is because, whether I am or not, I felt like a loser. And, like for a while. And I don't know. I didn't even mean to do this. I was just finding it. It just all kind of happened by accident. It wasn't like, I'm going to do this, So that's why I dedicate this and to over talk and do this too much and give you too much, because it's my escape from my pain, I think. Let's see. Just looking at it. It's a nice topsoil right there. All right, so someone pooped. That might even, you guys, you know what that is? I think that's him. That doesn't look like any normal poop. I'll bet you it's him or a friend of his, because I got it in my backyard too. Let's look at him one more time and I'll sign off. If you guys want, I'll do some real lies at the desk, because I really want to like when I get home, because I really want to show you guys some stuff, like, and just talk, just have like a normal talk. I'd rather me not talk like this and then just have you guys ask me questions, and I'll tell you all about some fun stuff that I think is coming up. And then also I do want to go over, before it becomes not too clear, like what happens on this island over there. It's like out there. It's real. I promise you guys, if you want, just go, if you haven't seen the video I put out today, just go watch it. Like, wait, you can skip the timestamps, just go to where I'm in the canoe and I get out. And then do your own math. Remember, you don't have to trust me. You be the detective. Really process the entire video, and then you'll see, like, this is how it's presented. You're not supposed to be able to get there and be like, yep, that's it, everyone's going to believe. They have it set up so to prevent this from happening. I could have took a picture with my arms around all of them, and the whole world would reject it. Do you understand that no matter what happens in this, you're going to be rejected? Because it's not just about knowing about them. They lead to all of the other secrets of the earth. It's all connected. That's why we don't just find out one thing great. They can't tell you one thing great, because then you'll realize that all the things that you were thinking about your whole life were probably true as well. It all connects together. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Cooper. I'm not comparing you at all to my parents' dog, but that's my parents' dog name is Cooper. So of course if I see Cooper, I'm gonna be like, Cooper. Me and my girl are thinking about going to the Keys. Oh, cool. DIS sucks though. Yeah, that's the thing. You're gonna be in, you definitely have, most likely, depending on where you're flying from, are gonna be in a bigger terminal, like 2 planes. Brutal. And they never put you in the like next to the, like, you get out your plane, you have to walk like 6 miles. It's never like it's just the term. Why can't it just be the one next to you, So it took 4 planes for me to get here. 4. I flew down on my parents' miles. Like, I didn't pay for any, which is another loser thing. It's like, they don't think so, but I do. Like, I'm 53, I've worked so hard. Like, at this, at least I feel like I should be able to buy a plane ticket. I still do pay child support. Like, my life's an open book. There's nothing hidden. There's probably lots of things you don't know, but nothing I won't tell you. Like, I think it's so fun to be like just a complete open book. Like, there's no secrets, no hidden agendas. There's nothing I would never tell. I will tell you my greatest mistakes and faults. If you want, it'll suck, but I'll tell you. Because there's nothing to, that's weird. Look, I thought it was like a guy staring at me. Watch. Arita, thank you so much. Look at the jacket in there. Isn't that kind of random? There's like a jacket in there. That's so weird. I mean, it's not probably. There's probably a totally explanation, but I was standing here and I'm like, hold on. Someone's looking at me in the bushes, but it's just a jacket in there. Can you guys see that? That's weird. I wanted you to talk to him, so I went over with the camera away and I put my arm around him, and I wanted him to be like, oh, I want to be on. Because I was going to get some insight from him. I was going to ask him what he thinks about Bigfoot. Just ask some random guy that looks like he knows how to drink what he thinks about Bigfoot. That would have been really interesting. But I was like, oh, I don't just put the camera in people's faces. And he's like, oh, good. So, look at this guy. Let's see how close we can get without it shaking too much. That's it right there. live. That's it. Thank you guys so much. I did not sign on here thinking someone would give me a super chat, and I really need them actually, because my revenue, like, it's, you know, it's really like a mental thing. Like, you just see your YouTube diving, and there's, you know, because I can't live off it, but there's, that check is everything. Like, it pays my rent and stuff, and it's just been going down and down and down. And it's not the content. Maybe it's my annoying voice. I'm not sure. It's very possible, but the content's there. Mute me. Put music on. Why you wouldn't want to see the Leaf people, I don't understand. Like, just for your knowledge, just your building block knowledge, it's important, you know. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a great day. Thank you so much for this, seriously, because that super chat goes on my YouTube income. And yeah, I know it's pretty bad, Mark. I get messages from everybody. What about that gal? I don't want to say your name on here just in case, but there's someone in our community that just wrote a really good book, and she's very well known. A lot of people love her, and they literally like infiltrated her computer. It was all about like them, and all of a sudden she's locked out of everything, and she's like, this is not a glitch, this is someone blocked me out of my computer somehow. And I was like, if you read her post, and some of you may have, I told her to reach out to me. I feel bad for her because, you know, it's one thing. Carl, have an awesome day in the UK. Thank you so much. I feel awesome. Feel horrible so I'm used to that. I'm used to taking blows and stuff, like, whatever. They take my video. Mark, only 500 people watch your video. The horror, I get that. But man, writing a book, and I think it was like, I get this idea, I haven't seen it, but from her, that it was really good. And that's crazy amount of work to get a book together, and then so I'm really thinking like that, like, what a bummer. So basically they took it down. She has no access to her book or the years of work she did to making it. And it's all there somewhere, in that she's not, like, all hope isn't lost yet, but kind of weird, you know. Could it be some crazy coincidence? Sure, that's what they want you to think. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, I feel horrible for her. Can you imagine, like, you worked for years, you're like so excited for your book, and then you just sign on with your coffee and you're blocked out forever. I feel really bad for her. Because I can always go. I can do another video tomorrow. I'll never be able to duplicate the video that I did today, or put out today. As simple as it was, from a kayak walking around. But I could do it again and again and again and again. But if I wrote a book and they took it away, I might go to prison. I'm not ready to write a book. There's gonna be no book for me. I'm not smart enough to write a book. And when I do, it's gonna be the best book you've ever read. I will never make a book to try to support what I'm doing, because then it'll be bullshit. I want to write a book when I'm finally ready to. Like, I want an ending. I don't have an ending yet. There's so much to tell you. You guys, think about all the things I haven't been able to tell you. Just because, not because I wouldn't, it's just because, when do you? It's like, you know, you can only put so much in a video, and all the things that happen off the camera. You know, I was hoping to get to the point where, when I start telling you some really good stories, that you'll totally believe me because of all of what I've done, you know? I've never been a storyteller, because I can't convince someone that X is real over there. How are they going to believe my story? Penny's going to sign on and tell me it's boring, you know? Oh, you are? Oh, Leo's riding one. Bigfoot and Bam, cool. Leo, you gotta hook up, man. Like, we need you, like, an energy overload and stuff. Do it, you know. We'll help, and we can help you. You know what I mean? Like, it's you know what it is. All you have to do is do a little bit of something like a YouTube or a book, and then when you have a group like ours, there's 300-400 people right that second that will be there to help you. Maybe more, but that's kind of the boost. Like, you know, some of the new guys coming and girls coming into YouTube. Deb, you need to post more in energy overload. Deb's always off on her own little page. You got to come in there. Don't worry about if someone upset you one day, or like, that group is pretty good about not doing that. We got to stay together. Don't be divided because you have, like, a moment. Because that's what they want. They want us all to be. It's not just this subject. It's the people that are investigating the moon. They want them separate too. It doesn't matter what you're doing, because it all ties together, you know. So, but either way, Deb, I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm complimenting you. She does what she's doing. I haven't seen a lot of your videos on YouTube. I have seen some, Deb. I've commented on your videos, but I see your Facebook ones, and she gets great structures. She knows what she's doing. That's kind of exciting. Yeah. Hey, Sharon. Everyone's writing books. I don't know. I get this feeling Leo's writing a good book. That's how I do it. Oh, he does? You know, you look at his name, vampires, Bigfoot. So it just worked for me. I'll look out for Leo's book. Leo, try to hook up with us. I know Facebook sucks. None of us want to be there either, but it's a great place to be in the groups and stuff. Just stay away from, like, you know, dumb, like, Facebook posts. Because that would be cool. We all need to be together. And I will do a book, but if someone's going to help me, I forget who's going to help me. Someone. Maybe Beverly. Not sure. Yeah. Or, you know, at least just send me a message on Messenger, just to Mark Abel or something. Just so we're in touch. You guys, look, watch this. I don't want to gross you out, but this is kind of crazy. Look, watch. I'm standing right next to it. Watch. Seriously, it's poop. Okay, I want to tell you. So look away, but it's not bad. It's like iguana poop. Oh, they flew away. Have you guys ever wondered where those flies come from? I'm being serious. Like the green, like if something dies, within a certain amount of time, all of these green flies and maggots just appear. I'm sure there's an explanation, like, but where do they come from? Like, crazy thing. Like, you could go kill someone on an island out there, and then within like a day, there'll be flies all over the. I don't know if that's a special power of the earth or not. One more look, and I'm going to sign off, you guys. He moved. Oh man, we missed a move. He's behind the ladder. Sorry if I'm not putting the camera. I can't see because of the chat. Once you zoom in, it puts the chat right in front of everything. There he is. He's behind the ladder. Darn it, I wanted to see him move. Here, let me throw this brick at him. No, I'm kidding. I would not do that. We have one, I showed you guys, he's on the last video, 2 videos ago. He's about half that size in our backyard. Look at that. I really believe that's his poop. Not my face. Right there. All right, you guys. Let's see what this guy's gonna say. Hold on, stay on. Oh, he's just getting scratched off. All right, you guys, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you so much. Cooper, man, talk about a spoiled dog. My parents' dog, Cooper. They love him more than they love us. I'm kidding, but I've been really good Cooper too this time because he's, you know, he likes to guard. He guards stuff, so yeah, it's a little frustrating. I got some good videos. Does anyone watch Dogman Paranormal? Jeff? No. You know, that's the other thing too. Like, who's Jeff Notley? You know, that's his fault because these people all want to go out on their own and be famous. They don't want to be a part of like a community. Like, this is how we're going to do it. Because what's going to happen in 2 years from now, everyone will look in and be like, hold on a second. But look at these people. Look at them all. They're all together and friends, and there's something going on there. When they separate us, this doesn't happen. You can easily be like, oh, he's psycho. But when all of a sudden, hold on, Mark's friends with Rita. He's friends with Carl. He's friends with that new guy that just wrote a book. He's friends with, like, they'll start to see that there's something. I think they already see that, but there's something happening there. And I think that's why it's really, even if someone pisses you off one day, just to be like, just blow it off. Because we'll all say stupid shit where no one's perfect. And it's important. Diesel will tell you, I'm not just making this up. I said this to Diesel. I said it to Jared today, too. Wait till you guys will see Jared. He'll be showing you some stuff from Vancouver, British Columbia. That is good. DC, that's what's cool about us, right? We have the only team in the world that has every state and every single country and someone in every state and every country doing this for us every day. So that's pretty cool. I'm watching John right now in Australia. John's visiting his brother for 3 weeks and he's getting great stuff. I didn't see him on. It's 18 hours ahead. He's probably sleeping. So, oh, Regina, please, you're more than welcome. I'm like both Reginas. I just can't even believe I get to do something that's cool, you know? Well, I mean, no one else seems to think it is. I think it is. Skunk ape. See, I don't believe that, Mark. Like, I do, but the names I don't believe. I think that it's exactly the same thing here as it is everywhere else. Could there be other beings in certain places? Sure. But from what I have seen over this last weekend, except for the plant dudes, they're definitely from down here. I got a Bigfoot. I didn't see him, but he was part of that whole deal. In the video, you'll see him. He's smiling at me. Behind a white X, there's nothing. Remember, always go by system. I never show you one thing without tridents and X's. So it's like, how could someone that doesn't, that's why people comment, they don't understand. If they looked and saw, hold on, there's a trident next to that guy? Like, that's weird. Hold on, there's a trident next to that guy? Hold on, I just looked at 12,000 of Mark's pictures, and there's a trident and an X next to every one of them. Maybe I should take a better look instead of using my 6th grade education to cast judgment on the world. You know what I mean? That's all we have, you guys, I feel like. I exaggerate, but I feel like most of us are living, that's where they change us in middle school and stuff. Or, you know, when I was young, it's, you know, and then all of a sudden you go to school and everything's, you know, kind of, you realize there's nothing and it's not that exciting and you have to become a doctor, a garbage man, a pool guy, or a landscaper. Or a stockbroker, you know, maybe. It's like, there's more, I didn't realize that you could pretty much do anything you want, you know, it is true. Is there an airboat? I don't know, Deb. Probably. I don't know about down here. For the airboats, you might want to be like more up north or like Everglades area. That's another great thought, the Everglades. Just fun, you know? Remember, my videos would be much better if I wasn't doing it myself. Like if I just had any one of you with a camera, or God forbid, a professional camera guy, to film what I'm doing, you would enjoy the videos so much more. Nico, I'm going to see Nico soon. Well, at least the last time we talked, he's going to be he's visiting family, so nearby me, so we're going to say hello. Probably just a beer or something, but at least I get to see him. Dwarf. Oh yeah, go check out, you guys, any timestamp people. Go check out Dwarfs. It was like a week or two ago. Dwarf, I didn't see your video recently, but remember that one? I went nuts on Dwarf. I'm like, dude, look, you don't get it. Look where you were. And I'm sending him all these pictures. And so if you want to see a good place, Dwarf is right. He's like in the redwoods. I mean, it's right there. One of his videos, and they are just. He's standing right in the middle of them, but kind of unaware because they were hiding so well. But if you look, it's just right there. Yeah. It's right there. I'm at a gas station. I got to go. I wanted to go in and figure it out without being live. So there's like over there is the ocean. A couple bikes coming in too. Like over there. That was weird. It was a Harley and a crotch rocket. That's the way life should be, right? Oh, dude, you don't have a Harley. I can't wave at you, and I can't Mark knows, and I can't ride with you. I would ride. Let me tell you what kind of person I am. If I had a $1 million motorcycle, I would ride down the street with a guy on a moped, because I feel like if you have two wheels, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, we're all friends. Why does it have to be a Harley for you to wave at them? You know what I'm talking about? Anyone that rides a bike knows